Scaredy Chats.
Scarelo and welcome to Scaredy Chats, the award-winning scary movie show that talks your ear off, then mails it back to your family 3 days later, stapled to a threatening ransom note. I am your host, horror and fantasy scribe, Ian Shipman. To date, I have no discernible film or TV credits, but that doesn't stop me from charging gullible wannabes £500 a person for a masterclass that has no master. My psycho kick is a celebrated cinephile who snagged the second place Silver Severed Septum at the 7th Southampton Scabies Fest, Derek Wiggins. Are you ready to feel sore?
Let's get jiggy with it. Jiggy, that jigsaw.
This is the Scaredy Chats Saw Special, where we will be watching and reviewing every instalment of the Saw franchise. Now, full disclosure, I haven't actually seen any of the Saw trilogy, so I am beyond excited to check out the...
Trilogy?
What?
There's 9.
There's 9? Yeah, whatever. So, I am delighted to check out
There's
the...
9 films.
Are you being serious? There's actually 9?
There's 9 of them.
What the fuck?
I
There's 9?
thought you knew.
Who the fuck watches this shit? Oh, wasn't 1 enough for those sick fucks? 9? That's 8 more than fucking Citizen Kane. I do have a life, you know. You do know that, yeah? Get that orange-hatted melonhead to do it. No, seriously, I said fuck off. Wait, just fuck off. You can suck my big fat dick. Hello and welcome to the Spiral Special. It's all right.
Scaredy Chats.
This episode is brought to you by vegetables. Vegetables, available at all good green grocers. Try them today.
Scaredy Chats.
So, Derek, gotta say, it wasn't weird at all watching a stand-up comedian and star of Madagascar, B-Movie, Dr. Dolittle, Grown Ups 2 in a torture porn film.
Oh, yes, Ian. Well, funnily enough, much like the hilarious Chris Crock, I too have been diddling with my very own Saw fan film.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you know, it turns out that all this time, the spiral, the titular spiral, titular isn't rude by the way, is in fact a bad case of the measles.
The measles.
Yeah, the measles.
You're making this?
I think it's very timely if you consider what's been happening of late.
Yeah, okay, the pandemic, yeah, I get it.
Pandemic? What? No. I'm talking about the missus.
Your wife? Pat?
Yeah, the missus. Oh, yeah. She came down with a bad case of the herpes.
Herpes? How did she get herpes?
'Tis embarrassing, really, Ian. The local constabulary, they caught her in next door's garden, sitting on the neighbour's garden gnomes.
What?
You heard me. Oh, it's not every day you find out your old ball and chain is a homosexual. Oh. Anywho, Jigsaw, Jig to his chums, it's just like the outbreak monkey. He's been spreading his shit all over town like he's Sharon Stone or something. Will you catch the Spirus?
The Spirus.
The Spirus! The Spirus, Ian! The Spirus!
How are you going to fund it?
Well, Ian, I will be kickstarting a Kickstarter where I'll be begging, raising funds by asking idiots, film fans, to donate their mum's pocket money, their hard-earned cash, to the production.
Are you sure you'll be able to rustle up enough donations?
Oh, Ian, I can always rely on #HorrorFamily.
Who?
#HorrorFamily.
Oh, I see. We're a family. Ah, okay. Well, Derek, would you mind picking up my stepmom from the hospital on Saturday?
What's that now?
My stepmom. She needs picking up from the hospital on Saturday, and as we're a family, pick her up 3:30 sharp.
Huh?
Take her shopping afterwards.
Oh.
Make sure you buy her some activity yogurts, because they help her shit.
Oh.
That's what families do.
It's
You do have enough petrol, don't you?
yeah, I got loads of petrol.
Okay.
I haven't got a car though. Oh.
Scaredy chats.
Okay, so you clearly weren't listening. Put down the can of Monster and grab a pen. So it's spelled Vegetables.
Scaredy chats.
Chris Rock isn't the only comedian to enter the world of horror movies. In fact, since the release of Spiral, there's been a whole host of comedians rebooting classic horror genres. Derek and I will now count down the top 10.
You can bet your dollar bottom.
You ready, Derek?
Okay, let the games begin. That's the tagline from the film Thor.
Leprechaun with Kevin Hart.
The Fog with Seth Rogen.
Leatherface with Catherine Ryan.
Crash with Tracy Morgan. I'm gonna get someone pregnant.
The Fly with Louis C.K.
Child's Play with Chris D'Elia.
White Noise with Joe Rogan.
Doctor Sleep with Bill Cosby.
American Psycho with Ellen DeGeneres.
And finally, Attack of the Monster, who cowardly dumped Norm MacDonald, who is dying of cancer, from his TV show because his adult producers were crying at the thought of it, even though Norm had supported the monster when he himself had experienced criticism. And when Norm eventually died, the monster had the nerve to call Norm a friend of the show. With Jimmy Fallon.
Ridiculous. Completely ridiculous.
Scaredy chats.
Okay, well that's all we've got time for on this week's Scaredy Chats. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We hope that you...
Ian! Oh, Ian! You've got the spirus! Ah! Spirus! I'm gonna get someone pregnant.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because if you don't, in 7 days' time, a creepy looking Asian girl is going to come crawling out of your TV screen. And believe me, I don't mean one of those sexy K-poppers.